As you can see, I am mixing colors of green, red, and orange. Mixing green and orange right now to make a lighter green. And I'm gonna mix the orange and the red just to add some effect to it. See how those colors turned out? Green, red, orange. Green, red, red, orange. Pretty sure. As you can see, doing watercolor experiment, doing the saran wrap technique, making a leaf out of watercolor with only using the saran wrap. This is what we're going to start with. This is how it's going to look, hopefully. Need some tape now. We're going to start off with our first color, green. Make it our background. Give the leaf the full effect. I don't want to make it even anywhere. I'm just going to start with a straight line. Let me just cut it out there and then. Still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making the shape outline of the leaf. Add a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Don't mind my sloppiness. Now here comes the fun part. Using the saran wrap. Give it a lovely stem on the inside. Lovely stem. Pretty crooked, but lovely. Can't do it perfect, it's pretty hard. Failed at like my first 3 attempts. And we'll give it the other stems of the leaf. With all the wrinkles, it will look like it aged. I don't know. This is not working out. But you gotta manage somehow. Top stems, need the middle stems, and need the bottom stems. Let it sit for like a couple minutes. Soon you'll have your leaf. After 5 minutes. So it won't look perfect because it's a leaf, like Caitlin said, but still pretty close. Gonna add our next color, red. Darkening the red. Looking a little bit too light. if you can see, we're giving the leaf some detail. So around the edges. Let's make it more look more leafy. As we did the first time, we're gonna give the leaf its leafiness. It's all wet now. I advise you use different saran wrap. Since it is different color, you don't want it coming out green. Make it pretty straight. Try to mess it up just a little bit. Give it the inner stems. Give it a higher stems. Give it the lower stems. It's a lot of stems in a leaf. Wow. We'll leave it for 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes again. Let the red settle in. Should be dry by now. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look totally dry, but doesn't look too bad. We're gonna add some orange to the effect. Well, it looks like golden yellow, but darkened, which makes it look like orange. Ooh. Spread this out some more. Again, giving it the effect of a leaf. Spreading out the color on both sides and giving it the effect. So either I'm pronouncing it wrong or I'm saying it wrong. It's a totally different word. I'm just gonna call it the effect. The detail of it. Add a little bit more. Different areas, make it dark. And you put on the saran wrap. Different one again. This is the same one from the green, but it dried. It's all good. It's all good. It looks straight, but we're gonna have to fix that. Don't mind the glove. Just found it. God damn it, Fisher. Why you do this to me, Fisher? Well, and we'll let it sit for 5 more minutes. Move the saran wrap now. Getting closer. Hopefully you can see the effect of the stems. We are gonna add the other coating of light green. Well, green mixed with some dark orange, but there we go. Looking like a leaf now. paper's kind of warping, but that's okay. And you will apply the saran wrap once again. Make it the inner stems, the left and right hand side. I guess we'll start with the lower hand stems, if they want to be made. Doesn't look like it, but oh well. And I'll make the upper stems. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Remove this saran wrap now, 5 minutes later. It looks dry, but some areas you can see it's still kind of wet. There's the bill. Before we go for lunch, we'll add the last color. Oh wow, this color is taking over everything. Apparently our camera woman has a sixth sense of humor. The Bind Standard has the same sense of humor.
I'm learning how to do these tutorials.
It's okay, it's okay. Put on this last coating of red. And after lunch we'll find out what it turns out to be. We'll be moving this into the art room, so we won't be in the library no more. But they don't want us here. Told us to leave. And be adding the saran wrap. It's not looking like a leaf at all. It has a shape, but it doesn't have the stems inside of it, so which is all good. There's the middle stem. There's the upper stems. Upper stem doesn't want to stay. Wants to go home and eat. And after lunch, we'll find out how it turns out. So the day after tomorrow, couldn't do it after lunch, so here's the finished project. Watercolor, saran wrap technique.